YouTubers and YouTuberettes, welcome back to another Afterthought, and it's the 4th episode of Batwoman Season 1. And it starts off with a new cat burglar, or should I say bird burglar, known by the name of Magpie. White hair, black suit, long nails, and likes a lot of bird puns. Yeah, she likes to steal a lot of fancy things, so I'm guessing there should have been an obituary or a tabloid or a Wikipedia involving Catwoman and her favourite pretty things. All the things she was missing was a psychic pet. Well, she didn't have a bird handy, or maybe it would cause a distraction. But anyway, did a robbery, set off an alarm, and then threw out some magpie bombs that were basically made out of explosive ink, which was new for me. And then, as soon as it hits the intro, and then people are talking about Batwoman, and all over the radio, and thinking, oh, where is she now, since she showed up and stopped Thomas Elliot, and then suddenly after that, she's a no-show. And Kate wakes up in bed with her new girlfriend, who likes to read people, and she's actually a really cool girl. She seems really cool. And obviously, that romantic morning got ruined thanks to Mr. Fox telling her about what's been happening, and especially when Kate is letting a gallery borrow Martha's necklace that she died for. Or I don't know if I said that context right, but okay. So anyway, they were taking pictures, and then she was letting them borrow it for an art gallery, which shows there were, in history, a lot of powerful women out there, and that would be especially Martha Wayne. And surely one thing led to another. Kate's father's wife was digging up Beth's grave. And then as soon as she was about to head for her car waiting, Alice was there waiting for her. So basically, she wanted a weapon, and she was going to give it to her. And if she didn't, she was going to tell Daddy Dearest that she was the one who doctored the autopsy report with the skull fragments and the farm, which of course everybody thought it was Beth's. I wasn't happy about that either. And so, one thing led to another. Both Kate and her new girlfriend were out walking about, getting ready for lunch, until that got interrupted. Again. And seriously, I thought Clark had worse excuses to get out of a situation and transform into their superhero counterparts. No, she was worse. She was bad. And she made it up to her by showing up at an art gallery, which, long story short, near to the point, was probably not a good idea either. And she went to speak to her ex, Sophie anyway, to talk about who would ship this explosive ink, which of course it was being sent to a P.O. box, which of course Magpie was staying in, where she was keeping all the valuables. Well, of course, Beth did find out about, not Beth, Batwoman found out about this place when Magpie went through the Wayne Tower and stole the pearls, which of course Kate had every right to be pissed off about. And instead of grabbing a taser gun, you should have sent an alert saying, hello, somebody's breaking into your cousin's office, and Martha's pearls is being nicked. But anyway, they walked into this really cold room, and thanks to the bat suit, was able to lower her body temperature, and she was supposed to hold her breath. And that didn't go so well. It ended with a sneeze. Well, luckily she managed to get the pearl necklace back, and that was, of course, Kate was getting slightly confused when Fox didn't make a call saying that the pearl is not going to the museum. It was there, but it was an explosive 3D printed pearl necklace, which was quite clever. And remember the guys that ambushed Kate and Sophie to get their hands on the Beth's knife? They were back again, but this time to take down Beth once and for all, but that cost the guy a finger. And smart decision to tell her to go to hell, since he's not going to be going after Beth anymore. Smart decision. And luckily she got a phone call from her. She's all like, that wasn't a nice thing to do, and that did cost that guy a finger. And so one thing led to another. Magpie shows up, about to steal everything. Oh, and I almost forgot. the incident involving a batarang. And it didn't help it didn't help Lucius to tell Kate that the batarang that she threw was only matching Bruce's long arms to calibrate the batarang's angle and to repeatedly come back. So at least this time it was redesigned and able to work on Kate this time, which was good. Because she used it when she threw a batarang off a marble, to remove a marble off a kid's hand, and luckily she was there to show up and to use her cape to block the blast, which was very cool. And the look on the kid's face, which was all like, wow, you're real. And classic Batman move, get a grappling hook, pulled her down, and she landed on a display pond. But unfortunately, that cost the relationship for Kate, which sucked because I thought it was really going to work for them, and I thought she was actually going to tell her. But then she realized that how difficult it was for Bruce to be the billionaire playboy and act like he didn't really give a damn until secretly, when he reveals his true self as the Batman, he shows how much that he cares, but he shows it in a completely different way. But then I never thought she would walk up and do it. She walked up to her husband and told everything, and he was pissed. Basically told her to piss off after she found out. Now, in her perspective, I can see where she was coming from, that she was doing that to ease their pain, but doing that quite backstabby and leaving it 15 years, yeah. She told him that the bone fragments was of a deer, and paid the police and the doctors to make up the whole thing, and now he is completely messed up. Now he's thinking, is this really true? Is Alice my Beth? And Beth's boy toy was nearly dead from lack of hydration, and the wound on his leg from the batarang that Kate's half-sister rammed into his thigh got quite infected. And what's the deal with our new superheroes' voice changer? Arrow, Black Lightning, Sarah. And now Kate has a voice changer when she's Batwoman. And Sophie nearly found out. Well, she's having her suspicions, and I wonder how far she's going to get. She's probably going to find out probably at the end of the season. Guarantee that. But I wonder what we have in store for the other episodes, and I'm finally catching up. So hopefully around episode 8, where I get back to my reaction videos with the side corner video, hopefully I'll get that done. And as soon as I'm done doing it, I will convert it and edit as fast as I can by doing my 20-minute editorial plan. So, as you all know, follow these instructions, and I hope you enjoyed some of my Afterthought blogs, and I hope you enjoy the rest of them. So until then, see you in the next one.